Welcome to Bromo TV. I'm Steve Yasko, the Executive Director of the Bromo Arts and Entertainment District, and we're sitting in the basement of the Maryland Arts Place building in the 14-carat Cabaret with MAP Executive Director Amy Cavanaugh Royce. Amy, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So MAP actually has a pretty long history. How long has MAP been in existence?
Well, we celebrated our 35th anniversary last year, so we've been around for a while.
Wow. And what is MAP's mission? What makes MAP so special?
MAP's mission is to support emerging and mid-career artists, and has been doing so this whole time. It was founded to address the needs of artists in our community, but also there was a lack of services for those artists. Yeah.
So there's 4 floors plus the cabaret.
There's actually 5 floors in the building plus the cabaret. So
I haven't been up to the 5th floor yet. I'm a little worried. What's up there?
Big building. Well, Jordan Fay Contemporary takes the whole 5th floor, and MAP's administration will be moving to the 4th floor soon. We've been remodeling that space.
Well, I guess as a disclaimer, too, we should say that the Bromo Arts Entertainment District offices are actually on the 2nd floor here as well.
Right. We hope to drag you guys up to the 4th floor.
The view will be a little better.
Yes, for the better view.
So we're here on Saratoga Street in the middle of the Bromo district. We sort of have dubbed this the mid-Bromo. What changes have you seen in the district since Matt moved here?
Well, there's just more activity, obviously, more aggressive development speculation, and there's more properties up for bid on the Howard Street corridor. So I think, we're seeing more interest in the Howard Street corridor in general.
Well, so as everyone can hear from the background noise, this is really a very active building. Right now, it's pretty amazing. There's like a whole lot of activity in the main gallery on the 1st floor. And can you tell us what's being installed?
Yeah, right now we are helping to produce a show in partnership with Micah's Curatorial Practices program, their exhibition development seminar, and this show is on mass incarceration and forced labor in our jail system.
Oh, wow.
So it's their class taking a very in-depth view at that world. And we thought it was a good idea to support the class. And Maryland Art Place has traditionally supported a lot of Micah grads over the years. So it was a nice tie-in, and we had a hole in the schedule, so it worked out really well.
So you just had an annual fundraiser where I attended. And I have to say, aside from the wonderful art and the amazing party, where did you get the drag queens?
The drag queens. Well, MAP's program manager, Naomi Davidoff, found them. So I can't take credit for any of those drag queens. It was all her work. She found them through her various networks because she used to work for the Baltimore Rock Opera Society, so I think she had a lot of connections in the performance world.
So tell me a little bit, too, about that particular night. It's MAP's annual fundraiser.
Right. Out of Order is MAP's annual fundraiser. We exhibit the works of anywhere from 200 to 300 artists every year. This year we had 284, which was quite a bit more than last year for our anniversary. And we raised over $20,000 for the organization. So it's an important fundraiser. It's an important part of our fundraising initiative every year.
Well, it's really well attended. I mean, there must have been several hundred people here by the end of the night.
Yeah, MAP's known for a pretty good party. We did a good job on that, and I think people know they're going to get a good bang for their buck at $40 a ticket.
Well, I will say it was a pretty amazing party, and you actually incorporated something new in this for the first time too, with involving children.
Yes, this was the first year we did a kids out of order. We'd had a lot of parents over the last few years wanting their kids to be involved, and of course we allowed those kids to exhibit in the main out of order, but we thought, well, why not create an event specifically for children and drop the age down even further so the little ones can participate. So it was our pilot year. I think we had about 26 pieces this year.
I got a chance to look in there too. Some of them, I have to tell you, I couldn't tell the difference between the upstairs and the downstairs with some of them.
No, there was some great work. Yeah,
really exciting. So MAP is going to continue to grow. What's your plan for the future?
Oh my God, there's so many plans. The biggest one is the cabaret that we're sitting in right now. We just got approved for a tavern-style liquor license, so we're going to be spending the year revamping our membership structure. When you become a member, you'll have access to the Cabaret, and the idea is that we're going to open up the basement to more performance 5 to 6 days a week and have a fully operational bar.
Well, it's set up. This was originally, and the building too was an appliance.
It was the Johnson's Television Company, and then before that there were bakers in here, I believe. Yeah, it's had many life cycles.
Well, I'll tell you, the Cabaret is pretty amazing. It is really looks like a cabaret. It doesn't just look like a nightclub thrown together in the basement of a building. It looks like it's been here for 100 years, and bootleg whiskey and the whole bit would have happened in this room.
Yeah, it's the brainchild of Laura Dragol. So the 14 Karat Cabaret was established by Laura Dragol. She's a longtime board member and program advisory committee member of math, faculty at MICA, and this is her idea of this cabaret space. And while Matt improves upon this and activates it more fully, our goal is to honor the history of what Laura's done down here, because it's really important. She's worked a lot with the LGBT communities, supporting them, and sort of Baltimore subculture, people who have been marginalized. The Cabaret has been a safe space and home for.
Oh, wow.
So we want to keep that going.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So there are how many galleries in the building?
Right now we have 4 galleries in the building. Yes, 4 galleries.
And one recording studio.
One recording studio that just expanded. One fashion designer and very visual artists.
That's great. That's great. So Matt is really the hub of the Bromo Arts District in many ways. And when you're on West Saratoga Street, 218 West Saratoga Street, take a stop by. The building is very big, and the windows are large. You can see right in, and you'll know you're here. Thanks for chatting today.
Yeah, no, my pleasure.